We're recording.
Oh. Welcome back to the podcast.
Yeah, thanks for coming back for one more round, everybody. It's a little early.
It's so early, but it's also not early at all.
It's
noon. We just got out of bed.
It's early in the relative sense.
Yeah. You were supposed to be fair, Sean was supposed to wake up at 9 o'clock and wake me up.
I woke up at 9 o'clock.
And you didn't wake me up.
You weren't even asleep yet from how late you got home, so...
I can't believe you passed out on the couch, dude. I walked in.
Dude, I was like a loyal dog waiting for you to come home, bro. We had plans last night, bitch.
We did. And I was thinking about the plans, like, a good amount of time. Like, the whole time we were drinking, I was like, damn, I kind of want to watch Ted Lasso with Sean.
Yeah.
I should be watching Ted Lasso with Sean. That's funny.
There was one point, I was up until about, like, 12:30 or so. And at, like, midnight, I checked your location, but it didn't say you were where I left you. It said that you were, like, somewhere on Westland. And I was like, I'm just going to let that. I don't know what he's doing, but I'm going to let it go. I'm not going to.
Yeah, we ended up going back to Eileen's apartment and just continuing there.
Okay. That makes more sense.
Oh, my God. I'm so dehydrated.
Yeah. How you feeling today?
Awful.
Really?
Yeah, I haven't been in the gym in like 3 days just because I keep getting drunk. and I wake up and I'm like, I don't feel like going to the gym. Oh.
Yeah.
It was such a fun time though, dude.
It sounded like a fun time.
Yeah. Dude, shout out. I want to just give a personal shout out to Leilani. None of that would have happened if Leilani hadn't been working.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Leilani never works a Wednesday.
True. It's never happened in my recollection.
And we just had so much time. How did he get up there?
She's just adventuring. So, y'all, this is the 6 Inch Kings podcast, etc., etc. I'm Sean. That's I am. We remembered to turn the light on this time.
Yeah. Good vibes in here.
We've hit a couple of stumbling steps. Stumbling stones.
Stepping.
So we did not upload a podcast episode last week.
No. So
we got that episode uploaded last night.
Mm-hmm.
And we were going to wake up early to record this one this morning. Oh, bitch. And then it would be up today by noon.
Get out of my protein.
April. Y'all, the cats are misbehaving behind the camera. No. April, get the fuck down from there, dude.
April, it's dangerous.
Fuck you up, dude. I'll throw this monster at you, dude.
April's lost all
reason, bro.
You go away for a whole week and you're
risking it all for nothing.
There's not even... Yeah.
She probably wants to get on the fridge. Anyway, sorry, y'all. So now we're recording this late.
Our schedule's been hectic, dude.
I'm going to get it up either tonight or tomorrow morning. Yeah, it has been a hectic-ass schedule.
But we're going back to a regularly scheduled program starting next week.
Yes, every Thursday at noon. And I would venture to say we are going to make sure we have pre-recorded episodes for when we're at EDC so that nothing gets missed.
Yeah.
So we're all set now.
Dude, your voice sounds so much better.
Thanks, dog. Yeah, for everyone who doesn't know,
I mean, it sounds bad.
Yeah, but it sounds a lot better than it was.
It sounds a lot.
I just got back from a music festival a couple days ago, and my voice was completely shot while I was there.
It's just gone.
It was, bro, I sounded like worse than Steve-O.
Yeah, you did sound like Steve-O.
Yeah.
You sounded like Trailer Park Trash, dude.
Yes, absolutely.
Sounded like you've been doing heroin for the last 6 years.
Mm-hmm. It was embarrassing to talk to people. I had to order Subway sandwiches.
Can I get...
Yeah. Can I get it? Let me get it with tattooed lettuce on it. Yeah, that's pretty much how my life has been going.
Can I get a little more lettuce? Thank you.
Ariel, when we got Subway, Ariel was like, hey, get a little more lettuce. I like a lot of lettuce. I was like, who gets a lot of lettuce? It's just water. Just pour water on your sandwich, dude.
That's how I feel about tomatoes, bro. I hate tomatoes on sandwiches.
You don't like them at all?
Yeah, it's just thick water. Tomatoes are just thick water, bro. And when you smash your burger, the juices come out and your bread gets soggy.
Yeah, true.
I hate tomatoes.
I kind of like them. I like some thick water, but not too much. I like them thinly sliced. They add a little bit of flavor, you know.
What flavor does... I don't know. Maybe I've been
Tastes
having
like
bad
tomatoes.
tomatoes. Maybe
You
I've
ever
been
tasted
having...
ketchup?
Ketchup is just sugar.
Well, you gotta get it without sugar. I got the sugar-free one, bro.
I feel like most tomatoes I've had, like actual red tomatoes. I'm not talking about like heirloom tomatoes and all that stuff, cherry tomatoes. But like red tomatoes taste like nothing.
I mean, they don't taste like much. That's definitely true.
It's thick water, dude.
Yeah, it is thick water. It's thick, juicy water. Okay. Thick water. Oh. That's a good one. All right, well.
God. Water is so good right now.
Water is so good, bro. Water is always so good.
Yeah.
Well, what was your life like while I was gone, bro?
It was really sad.
Yeah. I saw that you watched some interesting things on
I watched
the TV.
so many things, dude.
The Fault in Our Stars, bro. You fucking pussy.
Bro, I watched The Notebook too. By myself eating your ice cream.
That's hilarious.
I would go through phases where, I would come home from work, I would get my Chick-fil-A, and I would sit on the couch and I would just watch a movie. Because I was like, well, I'm not going to watch any of the animes we're watching. I'm not going to watch any of the shows that we're watching. I couldn't watch Ted Lasso. I wasn't going to do it. So I was like, okay, well, this is my time to get into movies.
Yeah.
And in my head, I was like, I'm going to watch a movie I've never watched before.
Yeah.
And the first day I did that, I forgot what I watched, though, because I wasn't paying attention. I was like, this movie's boring. And then the second day, I watched Transformers. And I was like, yeah.
Right.
Fuck yeah.
You mentioned that.
Action.
Fuck yeah.
And then the sadness crept in.
Dude, you said...
And then the third
Hold on,
day.
before we get into the sadness, I just want to mention, you said that the first Transformers came out in 2007.
2007.
That's
Before Iron Man.
Before Iron Man. That's so
Before
crazy.
Iron Man. And if you watch Transformers again, it's a crazy movie. They do some crazy shit.
Oh, the action is insane. And it holds up pretty well,
It
huh?
holds up
Still
so
looks
well.
good?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
Megan Fox
CGI,
is still in there?
Megan Fox still looks like...
Shia LaBeouf is still in there?
Shia LaBeouf is at his best in that movie. As the weird kid. But
Yeah,
that's really... he's not even acting at that point.
No,
he's just playing
he's
himself.
just running around. His role in that movie the entire time is just... What? You don't listen to me? You don't believe me that my car talks? Optimus!
Yeah.
Go back!
Yeah. It's just him yelling and running from building to building.
Running all the time.
He's running a lot, honestly. He's probably really physically fit.
Dude,
for that role.
So anyway.
And then after Transformers, it really took a deep dive. It took a damn dive. The day after that, I watched The Fault in Our Stars.
I've never seen that one.
Sad, but also a great movie. I watched a little bit of 500 Days of Summer, which is also notoriously like a sad movie.
Yeah.
I think you haven't seen that one either, huh?
I don't watch sad shit.
Yeah, you don't watch sad shit. And then on Saturday night, I watched The Notebook and ate your ice cream.
Okay.
And laid in bed.
When you got to the Ferris wheel part, were you like, man, Sean would hate this?
This is toxic stuff that Sean was telling me about.
Toxic as fuck, dude. It's problematic, bro.
I can't believe you stopped watching the movie because of that.
Well, I didn't stop because of that. That was just the moment that I was like,
come on, guys.
It really confirmed that movie wasn't good.
Well, it was made in the 90s.
A lot of good shit was made in the 90s.
I know,
bro.
but everything in the 90s had its issues.
Not The Matrix, bro. It's a virtually perfect movie.
Virtually. Pun.
Get it?
Good pun. Good pun.
Thanks, dog. I didn't intend it. It was unintentional.
Unintentional puns are the best.
They are the best puns. It's true.
But yeah, dude, I would just go home. It was weird because like I got a lot of sleep because we stay up till like 2 or 3 a.m.
And
it was nice because like around like 12 I'd be tired and I'd probably fall asleep 12:01. So I was like, oh, I'm getting my sleep. Mm-hmm. This is nice. But I would come home, I'd get my 2 Chick-fil-A sandwiches with extra pickles on them, down them in Chick-fil-A sauce.
God, that sounds so good.
Watch a movie.
We should get Chick-fil-A for breakfast.
I've never had Chick-fil-A breakfast. I've had chicken minis one time, like a singular chicken mini, just because my friend had it. But I've never gotten.
I just get the same thing.
What is it? Oh, Chick-fil-A sandwich?
Yeah, dude.
Do they sell Chick-fil-A sandwiches for breakfast?
Pretty sure. Okay. Worst case scenario, you got to get it with a biscuit bun instead of the regular bun. It kind of falls apart on you, but
I mean, chicken minis are just the nuggets with like a sweet bread.
Oh,
like a whatever.
All right, you convinced me. Let's get those.
Chicken minis are great, dude.
Yeah, man.
I love chicken minis.
Fully invested.
I've only had one of them, but I loved it.
All right.
When does breakfast end? Oh, it's way past breakfast.
Oh, it's 12:46. Man, we're on a kind of a fucked
Yeah, our sleep schedule's pretty fucked.
here, dude. When I was at that music festival, it's an hour ahead of us in Ohio, and I was up until
Shout out Ohio.
Yeah, shout out Ohio.
Even only talk shit about it for the first podcast.
Fuck Ohio, bro. Still, only thing they got going for them is Lost Lands.
That's the only time you'll catch us in Ohio.
Absolutely the only time. There's so much fucking corn there, dude. It's insane. But yeah, I was up until like 7 a.m. Texas time every night while I was out there. It was a lot of fun, man. Yeah. I walked like 20 miles a day on my Apple Watch.
You lost 10 pounds in Lost Lands, dude.
I didn't lose fucking shit, bro, because festival food is goddamn.
What's festival food like? Is it? I asked Ariel. I was like, "Did y'all just like have trail mix all the whole time?" She was like, "No, they had food there." And I was like, "Oh,
yeah, they have a bunch of food vendors. There's like pizza.
Is it like food truck food kind of, or like
basically
cafeteria style?"
It's food truck style. They have like little shops set up in a big main area, but it's essentially food truck setup.
Okay.
And mostly, honestly, I just did like loaded chicken tenders and fries, which was pretty good, but it was so much food. And it was also so expensive. I was spending like $20 a meal. Yeah,
a pop.
Eating twice a day.
I mean, that's economics of it, dude. The demand's so high.
Yeah. For EDC, I definitely want to pack some food to like cook, because that was ridiculous.
Do you think at EDC they'll have like ovens or like microwaves or like stoves?
No, but you can bring a little gas grill, like a camp grill. Little propane grill.
Is that... Well, we're going to be on a plane. Can't we put a gas grill on a plane?
I mean, we could definitely bring the grill. We just might not be able to bring the propane, but we can just get some from Walmart when we get there.
Searched.
Oh, yeah, no, for sure.
TSA, dude.
We'll put all the risky stuff in my bag so that you don't have to worry about that.
Your American flag.
Yeah, there's an American flag backpack here in the kitchen that I've got a real kick out of. It's actually an ice chest backpack.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Multi-purpose, dude.
My buddy Chase owns that. Shout out Chase.
Shout out Chase, you white fuck.
He is one of the whitest people I know.
Anybody with an American flag backpack.
Yeah. Dude, I should put on those American
guns you got in there.
At least 3, bro. I should put on those American flag shorts you gave me to match that backpack.
The 2-inch NC shorts.
Yeah, bro. Those are the shortest motherfucking things I've ever put on.
I've worn them one time for a themed party, and that was it. And I felt uncomfortable while I was wearing them. I was like, these are so short.
They're very... I put them on when I was the only one in the house, my underwear. And I felt uncomfortable. It opens up all the way to my hip.
Oh, yeah.
On my outside of my leg. I was like... I didn't realize they were like cut on the sides or not attached. Boy, yeah, you get intimate with those things.
I think they're swimming shorts because they have the lining.
I think so too. Then again, with shorts that short, you have to have linings, or else it's just a loincloth.
You're just free balling.
Yeah, your just balls are hanging out of the side of your shorts, bro. Oh man,
how was your week away? Besides.
It's good, man.
I feel like we juxtaposed because I was just sitting at home doing nothing and you were fucking raving and raging.
Yeah. I mean, so our friend Ariel and I drove up to Ohio to go to Lost Lands, which is a dubstep music festival put on by Excision.
Shout out Excision.
It was fucking amazing.
Anytime you want to come on the podcast.
Yeah, Excision, if you ever want to get up in this thing, bro, I will absolutely invest in some more equipment so we can get you recorded proper on here, dude. So we made the drive.
You drove from Houston, motherfucking Texas.
Yeah, all the way to
bumfuck Ohio.
Columbus, Ohio. Legend Valley, actually, about 45 minutes outside of Columbus. So it was, on paper, it's like a 17-and-a-half-hour drive. Yeah, but when you count the stops for gas and food and
24 hours, dude.
It's like 20 hours, yeah. Or maybe not 20, maybe like 19. But, it adds up. But we stopped halfway through, so we didn't drive more than like 10 or 11 hours at a time. It was cool, bro. The drive was just okay. I'm not, it wasn't terrible, but it was kind of terrible. But anyway, so then we got there. Actually, bro, we had kind of a fucking ordeal getting into the festival. So we drove through rain like the whole way up there. By the time, like from the time we got out of Texas, all the rest of the way up, it was raining.
It was just raining?
Yeah. And when we got there, or like before we got there, maybe an hour and a half before we got there, at like 8:30 local time, they send out a notification to everyone, or not even a notification, they just posted on the Instagram account and said, basically what they said was, it's raining, it's real wet over here, and the venue has a great drainage system. We just need to give it a little bit of time to work. And so at 10 p.m., we're going to stop letting cars in until the morning, until 10 a.m. the next morning.
What?
And, bro, man, I'm trying to figure out how. I struggled with this because obviously they know what they're doing, and they know, like, I'm sure that they considered the ramifications of saying something like that before they said it, and I'm sure it was in the best interest of the event. But goddamn, bro, you have man, like, I don't know what the capacity is for this festival, but it's probably 20,000 people or more, maybe way more, driving in from all over the country,
all over the fucking world,
to go to this festival, and you're just gonna close the gates and not give them any alternative place to stay, bro. People were camping in the Walmart parking lot, several Walmart parking lots.
Really?
Yeah, people were booking up. People who could afford to were booking up Airbnbs all over Ohio and stuff. It was a big thing, man. And then, okay, so they do that. They post that at like 8:30, and they say we're closing the gates at 10. And me and Ariel are an hour and a half away.
No.
Yeah, bro. But in that time, we were still planning to pick up her friend from the airport in Columbus on the way, and stop for gas again. And I was like, I GPSed it straight to the venue. It said we would get there at 9:58. And I said, Ariel, tell your friend she's gonna have to catch an Uber, bro. We're zooming.
We're booking it.
We're zooming, girl. And we hauled ass, bro. And we got there. God, it was so dramatic. I've never been so stressed for so long.
An hour and a half of you just being like, fuck, we gotta go.
And trying not to speed because I have so many drugs in the car.
You have drugs in the car. Your whole trunk is filled with equipment.
Yeah, bro. It's just such a bad situation. And the cops out there are so vicious because they all know that the festival's happening.
Yeah.
So,
our daily reminder, fuck 12.
Yeah, fuck 12. So we get there, and cops are already setting up a barricade to close off the road that goes in. But they let us in, and we get in line, and we're like, fuck yeah, we made it, bro. We fucking did it. And we sit in this line for like a 2 hours. I don't know. We're in this line for a hot minute, bro. Yeah.
And is that the one you posted on your story?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
And everyone in this line doesn't know if they're going to let us in since we're in line before the cutoff or not. And so we're just like waiting, vibing out. Everyone's like, we probably made it. We're good. And then someone who works for the festival drives down the whole line in a van and is like, the gates are closed. And we were like, you have to be fucking joking, bro. So then what are we going to do? And also, why are y'all still having to stay in this line this whole time? And so then the line starts moving. And we're like, okay, let's see what's up. And we get up there, and they're turning cars into the festival. So we're like, okay. And then someone else goes, yeah, they're not putting us in campsites. They're just bringing us in and then pushing us out through the exit. And I was like, bro, what the fuck? So we get up there, and it takes us quite a while to get up there. And then they walk up, and one of the people like sticks their head in the window, and they're like, how you doing, guys? And they're like, ask us if we have anything illegal or against the rules.
No.
Yeah. And then they're like, okay, we're just going to check the back real quick, which is normal. They always check the vehicle when you come in. And I was like, so does this mean y'all are still letting us in the festival? And they're like, yeah, we were turning people away for a while, but they told us to go ahead and let the rest of y'all in. And I was like, what?
Bro, I feel so bad for the people who got turned away.
What a fucked up situation.
Oh, man.
So they pull us around into this lot, which, by the way, they put us in the very back of the campgrounds because it's the only thing that was accessible with how muddy it was, which is so fucked because the whole reason you come early is to get a spot right next to the venue so you don't have to walk 20 miles a fucking day. But at least we got in. So we park, and then we have to set up camp in the rain, which is kind of a bitch. I mean, it wasn't raining, but it was
like
definitely sprinkling. Yeah. So we get set up, and then after that, we had to walk all the way up to the front of the campgrounds to meet Ariel's friend who had caught a lift, walk her back.
So they ended up letting her in too?
Yeah, if you were on foot, you could come in. It was just cars that they didn't want coming in because they were getting stuck so much.
Okay.
And the tractors they were using to pull them out were getting stuck too, which is like insanity. So, yeah, that was the first night that we got there, which was Wednesday night. And that was fine. After it was all done, I was like, okay, whatever, we're here, we're set. And we just went to bed. It was so fucking such an ordeal getting it all situated.
Plus, you've probably been driving for like 8 hours.
Yeah, very tired. Went straight to bed. After that, it was pretty sick. But, bro, woke up the next morning, looked at my phone. They had sent out a notification that they were still not going to let people in for that whole day. This is Thursday?
Yeah.
And people people pay for early entry on Thursday or Wednesday even.
Yeah.
And they're getting turned away, which is fucked because they're going to have to, fight to get that money back. But also they don't have anywhere to stay in the meantime.
Yeah.
Super fucked up. And so shortly after that, they sent out a thing saying for everyone to go to this other location, like 9 miles away, which they were essentially using as a staging place to keep everyone who couldn't get in. Because I'm sure, this is like a very small town that this venue is in. And everyone who lives there and all the cops, I'm sure, were like, we need to get these fucking hippies out of our parking lots. Because they just didn't have anywhere else to stay, So they sent them all over there. And then we heard that all of the staff who was working over there at the staging location, they were like very understaffed. And they all just quit.
They quit?
They literally all quit and walked out. They yeeted themselves out of that bitch, dude. And we heard
they yacht Millhouse out of there,
yes,
dude.
Bro. And they all left at the same time and didn't tell anyone. And all of the campers were left there and they couldn't get out.
That's
because they were packed in like cars. Yeah. It was just fucking ordeal, bro.
What a stressful time.
Yeah. This
stressful
festival,
for
man.
Everyone.
Once they got everyone in, like Friday evening, it was Thursday evening, I think they started letting people in. And then by Friday morning, they had pretty much everyone in, or Friday afternoon. And it was, from there, it was okay. Still, the whole event felt a little short-staffed and a little not as smoothly run as it should have been or could have been. But, it's the first time they're doing it in 2 years. Everybody's a little rusty. We were rusty. We weren't as prepared as we wanted to be for the whole ordeal. But we made it. It was still a fucking great time.
Yeah.
Really reignited my passion for going to music festivals. I'm super stoked.
Did you hit Excision set?
I hit all three.
All three?
Yeah, bro. It was absolutely incredible. The throwback set was like an hour and 15 minutes of all of his super classic bangers that everyone knows. No, not remix, just exactly the way everyone knows them. God, it was so good, bro. I was emotional. It was so fucking good, man. Also, Thursday night, there was a pre-party that they always do, which is the night before the first official day of the festival. And Excision is up there on the main stage, and there's 15 other DJs up there with him. And I think it's basically just everyone who's in town early enough to catch it. And they just fuck around up there. They I sent you a video where they were playing that one clip of Shrek running through a dog show while dubstep is playing. And while we were there that night, I got sloshed. Yeah. Because I just wasn't really keeping track of how much I was drinking. Because what I was doing is I would crack open a Truly and take a few sips and then backfill it with vodka. But I was...
crazy boy.
I was counting them in my head as just Trulies. And so I was just slamming them, bro.
I had 7 Trulies.
I literally had probably 7 of them or 8 of them. And and yeah, we got into the pre-party. We were having a good time. And then I think I mentioned to you that I saw this girl who I had met there before. So when the last time we went to Lost Lands in 2019, I met this girl at the show, and she was really super cool, super funny. I was dying laughing at this girl, bro. Which is funny because usually there's just not like a lot of time to make jokes at a festival. You're just so preoccupied with watching the show. But she was really funny, and I wanted to make a point to tell her she was funny because I really appreciate funny people.
Yeah.
I like being funny, etc. And so I told her I thought she was really funny back then, and she was like, she just like made the smallest comment where she's like, she said it was an intention. She was like, thanks, it's an intention. And that was it. And that was like the end of the conversation. We like parted ways shortly after
casual,
that. It was so casual. But her saying that just stuck with me, bro. Like I think about it all the time when I think about like being funny or who I am or like how important it is to me to be funny. Because that's like most of my identity is being funny and being able to make people laugh. And so it really stuck with me. And then at this Brie party this year, I saw her again and I grabbed Ariel and I was like, is that the same fucking girl? And she was like, yes, it's definitely her. And I was like,
the rave community is so crazy how like
it's a small world, man.
You'll go to a festival in a state that you've never been to, and then you'll go again next year and you'll run into the same people.
Yeah. It's a very small world.
When you told me you like ran into her, I was more surprised. I was like,
yeah.
What are the odds? I mean, it's such a big festival. We'll see.
Yeah, it's interesting. Once you get a few festivals under your belt, you'll be really surprised to see how often you see the same people. Yeah. So I went up to her and I was like, yo, I don't know if you remember me, but we met over at that stage back in 2019 and you said this. I told her the same thing, blah, 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 what you said. And I like started welling up tears. I was like, listen, I'm not trying to be dramatic.
You did not.
But like, I didn't really realize the impact that what you said had on me until right now. And at this point, I'm like bawling, bro.
You're crying like, to this girl?
I'm ugly crying, bro. I'm crying like a baby. And I like grabbed her real tight and I hugged her and I was like, you really had an effect on me.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, literally, bro. So emotional. And then she started crying.
What?
She was like, damn, I didn't realize how much I needed to hear that or something.
Oh, that's sweet. That's
dude,
actually really
it really
sweet.
was a very touching moment. And then, I put her back down. I was like, okay, enjoy the show. Thank you. I just wanted to say hi. And she gave me a little business card that like, just so I could get in touch with her.
Do you have the card?
Yes. Okay. Well, not on me right now, but I have it. And so we parted ways and enjoyed the show. But I don't know if it's just because I was drunk or what, but I just could not stop crying. I cried for probably 30 minutes. And I would be like enjoying the show.
Yeah. You're bobbing your head, but you're like
bobbing my head, wiping my tears. And I would be like enjoying the show, and then it would just like come into my head again, and I would be like, fuck, man. It's just really affected me.
Well, once you start, bro, you can't stop.
It was so hard to stop.
Once you start, once the floodgates open, dude.
And then I had cried so hard, my fucking head hurt so bad, bro. Like it was pounding, dude. I couldn't even enjoy the music because my head hurt so bad.
That's an aggressive cry when your head starts to hurt.
It was a hard cry. I literally don't remember another time in my life that I've cried that hard.
All because a woman made an offhanded comment.
Just said it's an intention to make people laugh. And so
that's a sweet moment, though. That really is.
It was. Shortly after that, the pre-party winds down at midnight, and it was probably about 11:30, and we were like, I think we can go ahead and put a wrap on this tonight and head back to the campsite. Everybody was kind of hungry, and so we started heading out of the venue. And I think we stopped to fill up our water packs, our little hydration packs one more time before we left. And while we were doing that, I was like, oh, I'm not feeling good. I'm not. Like the hangover or the spins were already setting in. I was like, oh, I'm fucked up. Yeah. And so we fill up our water packs and we're starting to walk out of the venue. And I just felt queasy. I was like, you know what, y'all, let's sit on these rocks and like catch a few more minutes of the show. Like let's just hang out. Let's maybe take a break for a minute. And so we're sitting on these rocks right here by the entrance, and I'm just like
head down.
Yeah, and I was like, I would bet $1 million I'm going to throw up right now, like for sure. I don't know when, but sometime in the next 30 minutes probably I'm going to puke. And I sat there for a few minutes, and it calmed down, and I was like, all right, I guess we'll start walking back to the campsite. So we get up, and I walked about 5 steps, and I took a knee and threw up.
All right, all good here.
Yes. And it was so
God, you party foul.
But
when was the last time you've thrown up?
Bro, I don't know.
You didn't throw up that night we went to that rave when we were
I don't think I did, yeah.
So you must have been super
I was pretty sloshed. Well, I was sloshed, and also just the amount of jumping around. And
yeah. You were probably
I think
tired.
that crying and headache probably contributed to it as well. And so,
Damn,
but I mean, to be honest, it was super well done by me, bro. Like, I got out of everyone's way, and I just took a knee. I mean, if you didn't see the vomit coming out of my mouth, it would have just looked like I was getting ready to play football or something.
You're
like
tying your shoes.
Yeah, exactly. And everybody, I mean, you know, everybody pukes at a music festival sometimes. It's really so, everybody gets it. Mm-hmm. They're just like, you'll get it, man. And they walk by and whatever. And so.
It's so funny when you see someone like so fucked up, you're always like, yeah. It's true. Every time I'm at the club and someone's like so fucked up, I'm like, hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah. Take another shot, pussy.
Well, see, I condone that a lot more at a music festival, because music festivals are largely like a safe space.
Yeah. I mean, you're not going really anywhere.
Yeah. You can get as fucked up as you want, and you're not driving usually. Mm-hmm. If you are, you're fucking up. But like most people at Lost Lands are camping there. Mm-hmm. So it's just a walk. There's medical tents everywhere. So if you get too fucked up, or like you might be like seriously fucked up, you're not in too much danger.
Yeah, someone can get you in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, or less.
Maybe less.
Usually less. And so, you know, but anyway, so puked, walked back to the campsite, and we stopped to get food. And the whole time we were there eating, I took like 5 bites of my food, and I was like, this shit sucks. I just want to go lay down.
I mean, eating after you throw up is never the move.
Yeah. Especially, I got these loaded mashed potatoes. They looked so good, but I just couldn't. They had brisket in them. It was good, but it wasn't enjoying it. And so we sat there for fucking ever, and I felt so bad. And then finally we head back to the campsite. The walk it's like a 15 to 30 minute walk, depending on what your pace looks like. Mm-hmm. And we got there. And I was like, y'all, I'm sorry. I can't help anyone do anything. I'm not setting anything up. I'm going to sleep. I'll see y'all tomorrow. And I woke up the next day, and I felt like a fucking champion, bro. I was like, let's do this shit.
Dude, Shaq was at Lost Lands?
Yes, bro. His set was great, and the visuals are fucking hilarious. The visuals are all like memes of him. It's all him, like, you know that clip from Hot Ones?
Yeah.
Where he eats it, and he's like, oh, they had that on there a bunch, bro. It's so funny. It was bro. He had visuals with Charles Barkley on there too.
Oh, fucking him and Charles Barkley go way back.
Yeah,
they're hilarious together.
Ariel was like, "Is that another basketball player?" And I was like, "Yeah," like one of the most famous of all time.
Yeah. Oh. Wow.
So yeah, that was the end of the drama, really. But
yeah, your Thursday night seemed.
It was rough, man. It was rough.
Dude, my Thursday night was weird too.
What'd you do?
Bro, when you were gone, I just got drunk. That's essentially it.
Dude, same though.
So Thursday night was Ricky's last day as
That's right.
manager.
I completely missed it.
And I was under the impression that everybody was going to go out and celebrate.
Yeah.
And our initial plan was to have a chill vibe and go to Kirby Ice House, because that's where we always go. We just sit down.
That's the spot.
Talk about memories and all that. But Ricky, being the goddamn unit that he is, found out that our fraternity was having an event, basically, where they like just take out the new pledges, and they're like, yeah, let's all go out to drink. Like, y'all just had this ceremony happen, so we'll get fucked up afterwards.
Yeah.
And when he was like, well, Alpha 6 going to Social Beer Garden, let's just meet up with them. I was like, okay, cool. Last time I went to Social Beer Garden was in the middle of the pandemic. There was 7 people there, including me, Jesus, Gigi, Joy, and basically the original Tiny's crew. So I was like, okay, like that's a chill vibe, and some Alpha 6 will be there, and we'll have a good time. Whatever. And I thought everybody else was coming, like Rebecca, Claire, all them. Turns out it was just me, Gigi, and Ricky, which is fine. I mean,
Why didn't everyone else come?
I don't know, dude. I think it's because it was at Social Beer Garden, and we told them our fraternity was going to be there, and it wouldn't have been the same.
They're like, yeah, we don't want to hang out with your fucking frat.
It's fine, dude. They're okay. But we get to Social Beer Garden, and it's just a college party. And it's not even just Alpha Sig. Every fraternity and every sorority is there, Sean. It's packed to the brim.
Y'all should have bailed right there, dude.
And I was like, oh, fuck. This is not the vibe that I was ready for. So I quickly turn it on.
Yeah.
And I go back to my college days.
Mm-hmm.
And I run into people that I know and that I haven't seen in a while. So that was nice. Shout out to you, Olivia. I know you listen to the podcast.
Shout out, Olivia. You're a real one.
I hadn't seen you in like a year and a half, and I saw your beautiful face there. So I love you. Also, she took my credit card, you bitch.
She took your credit card?
Yeah, she kept asking me for my credit card. I mean, she Venmo'd me for it. She gave me the money back, but she was like, I don't have my card. Can I have your card?
Oh.
But we get there, and like, it was just such a different vibe than what I was thinking. And every time I hang out with Alpha Sig, I get inclined to get fucked up because it's like, these are my boys.
Yeah.
There was hot sorority girls there, and I was like, I'm gonna buy you a drink. And we were just having a really good vibe. But Brennan also showed up a little later, and I don't know why I completely forgot this. What's his fucking name? Connor? Colton.
I heard he was there too.
Colton pulled up, and I was like, are you even 21? And that was the cool thing about, like, I guess Social Beer Garden had a college night.
Oh, okay.
Nobody there was 21.
Yeah. Sick.
Everybody there was 18.
Okay.
Which is cool. But I was like, where are the 24-year-olds at? Where they at? Every time a girl came up to me, I was like, how old are you?
Let me see your ID.
Let me see. You're 18? Okay, keep moving.
Yeah. Keep it moving, girl.
Keep it moving, girl. But Colton got there, and Colton got fucked up.
Yeah. That's
Colton got on top of a table and started dancing.
Shut the fuck up. Did you when he was up there dancing, did you tell everyone he voted for Trump?
No, the thing is, when he got there, I was like, Colton, this is your domain. All these fraternity boys, just tell them you're a Trump supporter.
Yeah,
they'll buy you a drink.
Republicans.
Yeah, this is your cliche.
This is your moment, dude.
Yeah, this is where you can really thrive.
Colton's like, can I rush?
No, that night was really funny because me and Ricky are the old heads who graduated. Mm-hmm. So we met all the new members, but I was like, whatever. But Gigi was like nervous or whatever. He was like, I don't even fit in. And every time I was with Gigi and somebody came up, I was like, this is Gigi. He's also he's also in the fraternity.
Oh, really?
He's an OG, just like me and Ricky.
That's hilarious.
And I was like, Gigi, just fucking go with it. They're not going to fucking question you, dude.
Bro. You're the boss.
And every time a girl came up to Gigi, I was like, yeah, this guy, because all the girls are sorority girls there. Mm-hmm. And all they want to talk about is sorority fraternity stuff.
Yeah.
That's a weird thing, but it's true.
Sure.
So they were like, what class did you rush to Gigi? And I was like, oh, he was fall 2016 back in the OG days.
Damn.
And all that stuff. And I was like, just talking all this shit. And Gigi was just kind of quiet, but I was like, Gigi, just fucking.
Bro, Gigi's a shy boy.
He's a shy boy, to be fair. But I was like, yeah, he's an OG just like me. Like, we graduated a long time ago. We're pretty old, but
yeah.
But you know, we're old enough to buy you a drink if you want it. You know.
Yeah. Are we incriminating ourselves on this podcast?
Maybe, honestly. Fuck 12 though, remember?
Yeah, fuck 12. Also,
but that night got pretty wild because all of us got sloshed.
Yeah.
Every single one of us got sloshed, including Colton. And I don't know if you saw that video I posted, but they were peeing outside. And it was like 3 a.m. in the morning, and they were just peeing on a bush outside.
Outside of where?
Outside of the bar. You probably didn't see it.
You were trying to go to jail.
I don't know what it is, bro, but every time we as a group get drunk, someone has to pee outside.
Yeah, I know.
Someone has to pee outside.
That's why we got to start getting drunk in private places.
in our homes.
Yeah. Just pee off the balcony.
But that was a fun night, and we got super drunk, and then we started talking about really deep stuff, as boys do when they're really drunk at the end of the night. So that was cool.
What y'all talk about?
Just life,
tell me what everything everyone said.
Just life, dude. You know,
just life thing.
Ricky talked about how he was nervous about HR, and his future there. I talked about my women issues and how I feel about certain people. Gigi was telling me this. I mean, me and Gigi basically have the same problem. So we were talking to each other about that.
Interesting.
And took us all the way to like 4 a.m. in the morning.
Damn.
Yeah. My sleep schedule's fucked, dude.
Yeah. That's all right. We're going to get it back on track now.
Hopefully.
At least for the next 3 weeks until EDC.
Until EDC. Dude, I'm so excited for EDC.
Me too, man. I could not be more excited.
I'm so excited.
I wish it was... I kind of wish... Well, actually, I was going to say I wish it was a little more like Lost Lands as far as like the vibe.
Mm-hmm.
But it's probably better that it's not for your first festival. Lost Lands might be kind of a deep dive into the Wook end of things for your first festival. EDC is probably a good one. Good first festival. Pretty mainstream.
Mm-hmm.
Also, just beautiful, bro. The production value there is like some of the highest in the world.
Yeah. It's in Vegas, too.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out Vegas.
Yeah, shout out Vegas, dude. You're all the good people out there. Kinda. Oh, man. All right, well, what else did we go through? Anything? That's pretty much it.
That was the whole week, yeah.
Yeah.
It's good to have you back.
It's good to be back, bro. I wish I didn't have to work, though. I'm still in festival mode, man. I'm so sad about having to go to work.
It's going to take you a couple days to recover.
Yeah.
Mentally.
Dude, I was so tired when I got home last night. I'm kind of glad you didn't come home to watch Ted Lasso. I wish you would have told me just so I could have gone to bed as soon as I got home. Because I was like, man, I'm not even going to be able to stay up for the whole episode.
Yeah.
But that's okay. Got a lot of good stuff. Probably slept for like 12 hours, 10 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, so that
probably
was nice.
Need one more day. We should definitely do the cryotherapy sometime soon.
That would be nice, yeah.
That'll be nice.
We could do that, and I have a bunch of shit I have to take to Bree anyway, because she's going to go up to Austin, and she needs to take this stuff to Chase and Ramsey.
Her boat thing is coming up.
Yeah. She asked me if we still wanted to come. I was like, I want to, but I really got to tighten the belt between now and EDC, so we'll see.
Yeah.
That's like this weekend, right? It is. It's this Sunday.
What is?
The boat party.
Oh. I was like, EDC's this weekend? Yeah, it is this weekend. And I couldn't go anyway. I'm working, TB's having a wedding on Sunday, so I'm working that.
All right, well then I guess we're not going.
Yeah, we're not going.
God damn it, dude.
It's okay, it's cold.
It is kind of cold. Anything else we have going on?
That's it, dude. Your birthday's coming up, sort of. I only say that because last night, Joy and Leilani were talking about their birthdays.
Uh-huh.
And they were thinking about doing like a group Tiny's birthday because you, Ariel, Joy, and Leilani were all November.
Yeah.
And they were like, we should just all celebrate together in like one weekend.
Why not? There's probably more. There's a lot of November people at Tiny's. It's weird.
Well, November is what? 9 months after.
Yeah, that's what I always wonder. What
Valentine's Day?
Why was everyone fucking
9 months after Valentine's Day.
Is it?
Yeah.
I never realized that. Oh my god.
Yeah,
my fucking parents were fucking on Valentine's Day, bro. That is absolutely
your parents,
hilarious.
Ariel's parents, Joy's parents,
dude,
Leilani's parents. They were
just
tearing shit up on Valentine's Day.
I'm calling press conference. I'm gonna out their asses. That is so hilarious.
Every time I meet someone that has a November birthday, I'm like, you know what your parents were doing on February 14th, don't you?
Hell yeah, dog. Damn. Wow, that's a really easy way to know what day you were conceived. How wild. All right, well, that's pretty dope.
So Leilani wants to go all out. So I know that's not
nervous.
I know that's not your thing, but for the sake of the group, Sean, I need you to get your shit together.
Can we go all out at a music festival for our birthdays?
I mean, we will at EDC.
Yeah, true.
But she's talking.
What does that mean though? Like where?
I don't know. She just wants to get bottle service probably. She also floated around the idea. I don't want to incriminate myself or anybody else in the group, but she wanted to have a rolling party where everybody just rolls on Molly.
Yeah.
And we just stay in the comfort of the home. Yeah. And we all just vibe with each other.
That would be fun.
And I was like, that's fine. And there's a certain group of people that I would do that with. And you definitely have to curate a list. But if we want to like have like a group party with everybody, we're going to have to like, go out or something or have a dinner or like. We can't do that with everybody.
Oh, anybody we can't do that with just isn't invited to hang out on our birthdays, dude. But yeah, okay, we'll figure that out.
So we could just do both of those, and maybe you could do one and not the other. But I'm definitely
gonna go out.
Yeah, And you're definitely going to get bottles. And you're definitely going to hold a sparkler.
I'll bring my own sparkler. I'm just not trying to pay that money, bro. It's such a waste.
Yeah, but dude, this past Sunday, I know we spent a lot of money for Gigi's birthday, but it was such a fun time.
But it would have been that fun also just not doing that and partying normally.
No, dude. I don't know. I mean, I think it's like having the free range of alcohol and not having to go to a bar all the time. But like having a section just changes the atmosphere and the vibe of everybody, I think. I mean, I don't agree that it should, and I don't know the science behind it, but everybody there, I have been out with all of them just normally. It was not the same vibe as when we had a section.
If it was a situation where like you pay like just a ridiculous amount of money for a section like we do, and then for the rest of the night every bottle you buy costs like as much as it does at the liquor store, I would be super down for that. Because that is like convenience. Like, I'll make the drinks myself. Just bring the bottle, whatever. But like to pay for the section and then also still every bottle you buy costs 5 to 10 times as much as it should. That's just rough, bro.
That's just stealing.
Yeah, it's just hard for me to wrap my head around.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, my logic with it that makes me feel better about it is if I go out and I have a fun time and I'm having a few drinks and I'm buying, like I'm going to buy you a drink. It's your birthday. I'll buy you a couple drinks. At the end of the night, my bar tab is going to be like $100, $120-ish, depending on the night and depending on how many people are there. And if we have enough people, we have like 10, 15 people. If everyone does that, that's the same money you're spending on a section. And you're getting more, quote unquote, bang for your buck. Because, I mean, we had a lot of liquor. I mean, we had too much liquor.
You think you're getting more drinks doing it that way than if everyone spent $100 per person at the bar?
Yeah. Because $100 is what? 3-4 drinks plus a couple shots?
I mean, yeah.
So say it's like 4 shots is what, like, probably run you like $30-$40.
Sure.
And then 4 drinks, another $50-$60.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 8 drinks total.
Yeah.
It's 8 shots, essentially. That's 8 times 1 ounce. Because a shot is 1 ounce.
Not 1 ounce. What a callback.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's like not even a quarter of a bottle.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I'm still thinking in wine terms. I'm like, you only get 5 drinks out of a bottle, bro. Here's an idea. What if we got a section and bottles at Stereo Live?
I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah.
Eileen told me that recently. And she said it was a fun time. I mean, I'm down. Wherever we go, I'm down to go. But I think if we have a lot of people, and since we're celebrating you, Ariel, Joy, and Leilani, I feel like we should get some sort of bottle service. Or like at least have a section to ourselves. That's another thing. Having a section to yourself, like, you don't have to deal with anybody. You're not cramped in a little space.
Yeah.
You're in your section. You have your space, and you're vibing with the people you want to vibe with. You never have, like, no creepy guy came up to any of the girls.
Yeah.
And that was a big thing a couple times when we went out.
Yeah.
Where, like, creepy guys
That's
would
true.
come up. And
yeah, we've had to run defense a couple of times.
So that's also a convenience factor there.
Yeah.
And then sometimes hot girls will come up and ask for a drink, and you're like, come on, baby girl. Let's get you in this section.
Yeah, get up in here, a little short stuff.
No, it was really funny. On Sunday, there was a section next to us that was a huge section. They were a big group of people, and one guy ended up throwing ones in the air. and me and Claire were dancing, and we like saw the money, and I was like, and she grabbed a couple dollar bills from the ground.
Wait, at what club?
At Heart.
Why was he throwing ones at a regular nightclub?
Just to flex, I guess.
What
bro.
a fucking idiot,
But
bro.
there were so many ones on the ground, and I was like, Claire, grab it on.
That's so funny. Put that in your purse.
I'm the king of put that shit in your purse.
Yeah, you definitely are.
God, I just need a girl around me with a big purse all the time.
Honestly.
Sorry.
So what were we talking about? Oh, yeah, I never even did that at the beginning.
Oh, yeah. Well, You'll have fun finding it.
Well, I won't need to now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we just realized that the video camera ran out of space 12 minutes into the podcast, so
no video today, y'all, but that's okay.
yeah, I'll still upload it to YouTube, but it's just going to be the audio.
Let's just ASMR the rest of it to make up for it. Yeah.
So anyways,
I just got back from a two-flusher.
Yeah, we just went and had a little bathroom break there.
Yeah. Me and Sean hold hands while we're in the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
We have 2 toilets in one bathroom.
Right next to each other, yeah?
Yeah.
Or right across from each other.
We just stare at each other in town.
Yeah.
That was nice, man. Alcohol shits are a different breed.
They do it to you. They do it to you for real.
Tequila shits. You got your brown liquor shits. Beer shits.
Oh.
They all have different effects on you. Like right now, I just took a wine shit.
Yeah.
What's happening here? I was like, what's going on?
Dude, that new beer we got at work.
It's disgusting.
You don't like it? You don't like sours?
No, it's just lemonade.
That's the fucking point. It's delicious, bro. So Joy was saying this one is supposed to taste like a Mexican beer with a lot of lime squeezed in it.
Yeah.
Which I can kind of see.
I get that for sure. It's so sour.
I fucking love... Sours are the only kind of beers I really enjoy.
What kind of beer is it? What is it called?
It's Kolsch.
A Kolsch.
Which is the same as... Love Street is a blonde Kolsch.
What does Kolsch mean?
I think it's a German thing.
Word?
Yeah. I really don't know for sure, to be honest.
It sounds German as fuck.
So I'm looking at the shows in November at Stereo, and there's quite a few good ones. So maybe we should do that. I guess we'll see.
I mean, I'm down. I'm down to go anywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll be there.
I'll run
no
the
matter
idea
where it
past
is.
Leilani this weekend. I'm sure she'll be into it. We'll just have to figure out a show that she wants to see.
Why does my laptop do this?
What is it doing?
Every time it like goes idle, it automatically switches to the Xfinity Wi-Fi that's like free and always roaming instead of staying on our
You should just forget
Wi-Fi.
that network.
I've tried. It doesn't allow me to.
Really?
I've even gone to the advanced settings. It's a whole thing. Kolsch is a style of beer originating in Cologne, Germany. It has an original gravity between 11 and 14 degrees. I have no idea what that means. I have absolutely no idea what that means.
I mean, I think when you talk about the gravity of a fluid, it's talking about the density of it.
Oh.
But why would that matter for a beer?
Maybe that's how. I'm not sure. I mean, we're not big beer drinkers.
No.
And I'm not going to pretend like I am.
No.
The only beer I ever drink is like the blonde ale that we have, and that's only sometimes. Like
Love
it's
Street?
once a month, yeah. Love Street's super easy to drink for me.
Love Street tastes like the new beer, but worse to me.
No.
They're both Kolsch.
Yeah, they are both Kolsch. Love Street's just so... It doesn't
It just tastes beery.
but it doesn't like hit you in the mouth with any overwhelming flavors.
The flavor of beer.
But it's like a subtle flavor of beer.
But you could
It's
just
like a little tickle.
drink the un poquito más and taste
And get a fucking lime. Yeah, it's like a punch in your mouth of
Why are you
lime.
acting like you don't like lime?
Yeah, I like lime like a little bit.
A lot, dude.
Like throw a little lime
How
on
many
my taco.
limes are you squeezing onto a taco?
You squeeze a whole lime on one taco?
I meant wedges. How many wedges?
Just one.
I mean, I do one to be reasonable, but if I had my way, I would dip every bite in a bucket of lime juice.
Use a whole lime on one taco.
I absolutely would, dude. I absolutely would. You can't have too much lime juice, in my opinion.
Depends on the meat.
True.
Depends on the meat. I'm not putting a lot of lime on my chicken.
You're fucking up.
I'm putting a lot of lime on my
What are you
pork.
putting on your chicken?
My pork. On my chicken, I'm putting hot sauce. Or salsa.
You're putting hot sauce and salsa on everything.
Yeah, but like that's the overpowering flavor for me on chicken. But on beef, yeah, I'm fucking up with some lime.
Garlic beef. That's a throwback, bro.
I wish you were there to see that, bro.
Oh, I kind of wish
That man yelled in my face. Garlic beef. I was like,
that's
sorry.
So funny. That's so funny.
Oh no. I gotta call the restaurant and complain.
They'll be like, "Oh, we heard about you."
Oh, you're the garlic beef guy.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're the garlic beef guy. He
Yeah,
quit after that.
You're actually banned from this restaurant.
Yeah.
We can't have you in here anymore, sir.
Oh, that's funny. Oh,
This is why I never ask what after hearing it 2 times.
Yeah, I
'Cause
don't either.
when I do it a 3rd time, people get aggressive.
Dude, that's the worst at music festivals.
Huh?
Super loud music, and plus people who are talking are like fucked up, and they're not even speaking English anyway.
Gigi at fucking Ubby Dubby.
Oh my god!
They got a lot of lemonade.
It's crazy how much lemonade they got here. Gigi, shut the fuck up, dude.
You know Philip?
Wait, motions to head.
He wears a hat.
You know the hat Philip wears? Back to looking at the show.
You're just like, what?
It was always like a setup. Like he was about to say something about it, and then he would just go back to the show.
Every time he would say it, I'd be like, something profound is about to come out of this man's mouth.
And then it'd be like, okay.
And then he would go back to the show.
God, that was so funny.
Oh, we're going to have that for 3 days in a row.
Yeah. That's going to be so fun.
I love Gigi. I can't wait to have an orgy with him. On Sunday, I finally kissed Gigi in the mouth.
I heard.
To shut his ass up.
What, he was complaining that you wouldn't, or what?
No, I don't know what the context of anything was, but they were sitting on the couch, and I was coming out of my room. I think they were like bothering me, and I was like, I need y'all to stop knocking on this fucking door and needing me. Okay, Ricky, you're the man of the house. Clean up the goddamn mess that everyone has made, and just leave me alone.
Yeah.
And then they were saying some shit, and I was like, hey. And then I grabbed Gigi by the face. I kissed him in the mouth. I grabbed Ricky by the face. I kissed him in the mouth. I grabbed Alex by the face. I kissed him in the mouth. I was like, I love you all, but y'all need to get your shit together. And then I went back to the room.
What were they doing?
They're just... Every, 10 minutes, somebody would knock on my door. And be like, hey.
Why were you in your room for so long?
I was just in my room hanging out, dude.
You gotta tell people to go home then.
But the vibes were so good. And
You're like...
And Ricky was...
Every 10 minutes, how long were you in there?
How long was I in there last Sunday? When you were...
Like a whole fucking... Most of the night.
Yeah, there you go. It's the same answer, dude.
Okay, you gotta stop. First, you just gotta stop doing that. And if you're gonna do that, we just gotta send everyone home.
That's fair. Next time.
Next time, yeah.
Next time. But yeah, I finally kissed him in the mouth to shut his ass up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to start doing that. I'm going to start aggressively kissing my guy friends on the mouth.
It's a good move.
If they piss me off.
Yeah. Punishment.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a good move.
Yeah. And the only reason I remember is because Alex was like, do you remember kissing me? And I was like, did I? And then he told me what happened.
That was me after the housewarming. Everyone's always like, yeah, you kissed everyone. And I'm like, no, I didn't. I kissed one man. Maybe two. But that's it.
I told Maggie that I kissed all of them in the mouth, and she was like, you should really stop telling people that you kiss guys. And I was like, yeah, you're right. That's probably bad for my brand.
No, it's great for your brand. What do you mean? Why would it be bad? Maggie's homophobic. Who is Maggie?
Maggie's the host.
Oh, Maggie. I was thinking of
Craggy
Range, the wine, yeah. No, I was thinking of Ricky's friend Maggie.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No, that girl scares me.
Oh,
After
man.
what she did to Sam, I'm scared. She left an emotional trauma.
That boy was
trauma.
Scarred for a month.
Physically. His lips are
I still see him clutching a tube of chapstick sometimes.
You tell him his lips are chapped. He's like, no, wait. No.
Starts getting flashbacks.
Pound of...
Yeah. Oh, I'm tired. I could go back to sleep right now.
You should go back to sleep. How about I go in to the bar for you and you work as a server tonight?
No.
What are the odds?
There's 0%, dude.
What are the odds?
What are the odds the odds of us doing that and then Joy letting me stay home?
Joy's not even working. If you don't show up, what happens?
Who's closing tonight?
Probably Caroline.
Oh, it is Caroline.
I really wish Joy was here.
I know.
I work into that.
I just to punish her for being up so late.
Dude, I have never seen Joy. Listen, I've seen Joy I don't want to put your business out, Joy. Disclaimer. I've seen Joy fucked
Disclaimer?
up. I've seen you fucked up, Joy.
I am really sad that I missed that.
I have seen her fucked up. And last night, I was like, Joy, you had one glass of wine. What are you doing? Yeah, one glass of wine. Why are you acting like this?
Why are you acting like this?
Dog, she threw up.
That is so
I've
fucking
never
funny.
seen Joy throw up in my 3 years of going out with her and getting fucked up with her.
Damn.
And she threw up over just wine.
Joy, you're being exposed right now, sis.
Yeah, Joy, this is what you get.
That is what you get.
Hopefully, don't tell Baron about the podcast.
Yeah. I mean, come on, bro. Baron emails us all the time about the podcast. He was like, please mention the Un Poquito Mas. That's why I brought it up.
First of all, it's a weird name for a beer, but also really cool.
Yeah.
But
It's just long.
Yeah. Like, can I get an Un Poquito Mas?
Yeah. It's a little bit much.
Yeah. No.
But it's a good name otherwise. I like the idea.
Yeah. But I wish Joy or Leilani were working so we could just talk about what happened last night.
Yeah, me too.
I'm going to get to work super tired because I didn't get any sleep and nobody's going to know why.
Oh, I'll tell them. I'll tell everyone. It was just the four of you?
Yeah. When there was a moment where I was like, this is like original Camp Tiny's.
Yeah.
Like, this is the last remainder of Camp Tiny's. I think Gigi, I feel so bad because I was like, was Gigi part of Camp Tiny's? Did Gigi? But I still to this day, I don't know. I don't know. I have to ask him. I'm going to go to work and ask him. But to me, when I think of Camp Tiny's, I think of Leilani, I think of Jesus, I think of Sam, and I think of me and the managers.
Okay.
And I hope that's not disrespectful to you, Gigi,
like
if you were part of it.
Sounds like Pat was never in the...
Pat was not in it.
Damn, poor Pat.
Yeah, he got the boot.
Y'all really had a shortage of white people when I showed up.
Yeah. It was just Asians.
Yeah.
It was just Asians.
Asians and Jesus and Gigi.
I can't remember if Gigi was there. God, I feel like a terrible person.
You are a fucking bad person, bro.
I mean, I know Vincent was there. But
Vincent?
Yeah, I think Vincent was there.
At Camp Tiny's?
No, well, the thing is, he would go home, like, after we closed. But
Yeah.
Camp Tiny's was we would just stay after we closed. And we would just hang out.
Right.
But I think Vincent would leave. See, so I think Gigi worked, but I don't think he stayed as often. Maybe he did.
Are you saying you don't remember if he worked there during that time? Because he definitely worked there.
Well, no, during Camp Tiny's, we laid off every single employee. Like when we had just to go orders, they laid off like 70% of the staff.
He must have been there because I feel like that's how he ended up being in the bartender spot.
Maybe.
Or maybe he was already a bartender.
No. I mean, he was a morning bartender, but then he ended up being night bartender.
Okay.
But maybe he just got hired back when we started opening up inside. Because we did add people. Like, Sarah started working, not during the beginning of Camp Tiny's, but like once we opened back up inside, we hired Sarah. Mm-hmm. Shout out to you, Sarah. I know you don't listen to this.
Yeah, shout out, Sarah. I miss you.
Me too. Call me.
Call me. Tell your friend with white hair to call I am.
No, that girl was...
She fucking hated you, bro.
She pulled me to the side.
Yeah.
I was like, what do you want from me? that day was so funny.
Yeah, it really was.
Because she got there, everybody texted me because I came in at 4:30. They're like, Sarah's fucking here. Sarah's here. And I was like, okay.
Yeah. All right.
And I went in and I was like, I'm not going to ignore her. I'll say hi.
Yeah.
Whatever. And nothing happened. And then her friends were super friendly to me. And then all of a sudden, one of her friends, like, I said my name, and she was like, "Oh, you're him." And I was
the
like,
"Boy who lived."
And I'm like, "Yo, what's up, dog?" And she asked for a tasting of something, and I gave her the tasting, and she tasted it, and then she went on in her little spiel about how she thought I was a terrible human being, and I was like, "So did you want a glass?"
So did you want to get a glass of wine, or?
I was like, this is a weird setup.
Yeah, really. You could have just said this. You didn't have to ask for the wine.
Ask for a tasting, dude.
Oh, that's funny.
Classic. But yeah, shout out to you, Sarah.
Shout out, Sarah. Also, shout out to all the homies who have been sending me pictures or whatever of them listening to the podcast.
Oh, yes.
It's always cool to see more people listening.
I know. Dude, I was thinking we should get business cards and then hand them out at EDC.
Maybe.
Like, if we, like, same thing that you had with that girl when she was
Mhm.
like, if you ever want to contact me, here's a
Yeah.
card. If we like vibe with someone, we're like, hey bro, if you ever want to like stay in touch,
Yeah.
like we'll have our contact information, but it'll also say 6 Inch Kings,
Yeah.
and it'll have our podcast stuff on there. Be like, here's just tell your friends.
Yeah. Like, yeah, that's just to get a hold of us.
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea, actually. Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, I think that'd be cool.
All right, bet.
Yeah.
All right, I'm really tired. And I got to get ready for work. So
I
let's
know.
put a bow tie on this bad boy.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, like we said, we're gonna get back to a regularly scheduled program.
Yeah, next week, Thursday at noon. We'll see
Thursday
you guys.
at noon.
And y'all, it's fucking just
Y'all stay weird, dude.
Yeah,
Just fucking
keep Austin weird, dude.
Keep on keeping on, dude.
keep your biscuits out of your gravy.
Put that biscuit in the coconut and switch it around the gravy, dude.
Put a
You know the saying.
Put a chicken nugget in a biscuit.
You know the chicken minis in the biscuit.
Oh, let's go to Chick-fil-A. I'm about to eat this Potbelly sandwich.
We're getting Chick-fil-A tonight.
Yeah.
I'm so hungry.
I might get it on the way
day.
to work.
Yeah,
I might order it delivered at work. I hope we're dead tonight. It looks a little stormy.
Oh, it's not gonna rain.
It says chance of light rain in the next hour.
Okay, let's hope so. Fingers crossed. I would kill for a dead day.
Yeah, me too. Let's see what this says right here. I'm just fucking...
Okay, we gotta end the podcast. Thank you guys.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Thank you guys
bye.
for listening. I love you guys.
Bye,
Okay,
podcast. Talk to y'all next week.